Now we have a game. The games are important. Just like if I was trying to be good at a sport, gymnastics or wrestling or something, I would want to do some working out. Then the games are like the weightlifting for your brain. You will think the right things. They're not just like an extra. That's a waste of time. They are specific games to make your brain think in certain ways that will be useful as we do math and on the GED. So if you are new to this, the games aren't like skip them. They are as important as everything else. We played a game before called 101 and Out. If you're new, you don't know it. Maybe you remember it. We use tens and ones to keep track of points without ever needing to carry. Now we know how to carry, so we can play a game where we have to carry. We're trying to get exactly to 40. That can be fun and tricky. So this game is restrictive. We can't go above the target number. We played a game called Reject before, but unlike that one, now we have to use all our numbers. So we're sort of boxed in a corner. Since I have the nice pen that can write, I'm going to keep track of your score for you. Two people can play. Use the arrow on the side to just grab a glass bead and move it. Your job is to, let me make sure that this is on the back. Your job is to claim numbers one at a time. You can't claim a number that's already claimed, and you want to get exactly 40. So somebody be green. You are all anonymous arrows. We don't know who is which animal at the top of the screen. So somebody play and pick a number. 9. Okay, this side has 9. Somebody be blue. This side has 5. Okay, green's turn. Nine and 7. So if I'm adding up 9 and 7, I need one more from 9 to get to 10, and then 6 after that. I'll get to 16 points for green. Blue's turn. Eight. Nothing wrong with counting on my fingers. If I start on 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're not sneaky, boys. Turn off the light and close the door. You're making the background brighter and harder for people. Okay, green's turn. Now we have, excuse me, things 16 and 6 more. So 6 and 6 is 12. But I'm not going to write the 12 in the ones column. I'm going to just put 1 from 12 up here and the 2 from 12 there. 1 and 1 makes 2. 22 points so far for green. Blue's turn. Four. So 13 and 4 more. 3 and 4 is 7. So we don't even have any carrying then. Green's turn. These numbers are too small. What was wrong with my game? I don't know. 22 and 3. No one's going to get even close to 40. I am distressed. What am I doing wrong? I'm not sure. Okay, well, pick some numbers. We'll finish adding even if the game is broken. Green, yeah, blue's turn 2. So we have 17. 2 more. We're still not carrying. That's okay. 7, 8, 9. Green gets 1 more because that's the only thing not picked. And we're at 27. Well, I'm sorry the game was broken. I should have tested it before we started. Okay, anyway, onward. This game would cause us to ask if it was working, how many more? How many more do I need to get to 40? So consider this problem. 7 plus some amount is 16. If I'm using the number line, it would be starting at 7, wanting to go to 16, and then counting how many more I need. Everyone with me so far? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 9 more to get to 16. Is this problem addition or subtraction or both? What do you think?
Addition.
That's a very defendable answer. Why do you say it's addition?
Because we're just counting, like we're adding, like how many more have to get to 16?
Okay, so we're adding how many more? Does anyone think it's subtraction also? If I wrote it a different way, then it would look like subtraction.
So I guess it could be subtraction too if you wanted to get like the answer, I guess, easier maybe.
So this idea of how much space is between 2 different things is something that you can do 2 ways. I can start with the smaller number and keep counting like I did before with my hops. Or I can take the bigger one and subtract away the smaller one and get my answer that way. So this will come up all the time on math tests. If you're asked how much is in between 2 numbers, I have whatever, biked 7 miles this week. My goal is 16 miles. How many more miles do I need to bicycle? Or I've saved $7. I'm trying to save up to buy something that costs $16. How much more do I need to save? Or I've read 7 chapters. My whole book report is 16 chapters. How many more chapters do I need to read? Anything like that. You can do this either way. You can start with the small number and go bigger, or you can start with the bigger number and subtract. They both work. It's just whichever you like better. Okay, I'm going to change this because our game was broken. So I'm just going to say the game climbed to 40 did not work. The goal of getting exactly to 40 was too big. What number do you think should be the goal instead? Test the game like your Adobe teacher and confirm that your game works better. Okay, everyone clear with homework? You don't have to have pencil and paper. You could use a new copy of this yourself and move little tiles around with someone in a Zoom room, or you could just write the numbers 1 through 9 on a paper and circle them with X's and O's like tic-tac-toe or something, right? However you want, just keep track of claiming the numbers 1 through 9 and what's the goal, because 40 did not work.